start by describing the first time that you noticed something was going on in their relationship that would have caused you concern?
I would probably say the isolation. She would come over regularly, and she would, make family visits to the house and so on and so forth, and that slowly depreciated or descended, and that was alarming. Not to mention the accidents that were starting to happen. Slight burn marks, broken wrists, finding out through mutual friends that she was missing a lot of work. There was always a sense of her hiding something. I was notified after a trip that they needed to do something, that Donna was in danger, and they were setting up an intervention, and my responsibility was to get her to the intervention, which after the intervention she denied any abuse and denied any type of action that we had suggested was taking place.
Knock on the door, and there was two plainclothes officers, and they said they wanted to speak to us, so I invited them in. And they basically said to me that there was no easy way to say it, but that she died. Donna died under suspicious circumstances. The first thing that I said to them is that he did it, he actually killed her.
The hardest part was coming to the understanding of how much pain and suffering she endured during the course of their marriage and the course of the abuse. Having known the old Donna, she would have never put up with that. I can still not understand why she still put up with that. She was a very strong, independent, I'm gonna say aggressive, but not a mean aggressive. Like when she wanted something, she would give it 110% to achieve her goal. She worked 3 jobs going to university and stuff like that, so I mean there was nothing stopping her from what she wanted to achieve. So that's why we were so reluctant to accept the fact that she was being abused, because number one, she had explained away she'd give reasonable explanations for all these things that were happening. And second of all, we knew that she was a very determined and strong-willed woman. And that may have been her downfall, because I don't think she wanted to quit on the relationship. And I feel that she thought that she could fix it. And if she just worked harder at the relationship, that it would work. And that if she just changed the way she was, and she would be able to turn the relationship around. If you suspect or you know that you're in an abusive relationship, talk to somebody, get some help, get some resources, and have a place to stay, and have a game plan to get out of the relationship. And then one day when that abuser is at work or sleeping, then you have your bags packed and you run, and you're not running into the empty abyss, you're not running into anything. Because I believe that if you just walk out and run out into the real world without any type of plan, then you're going to go back because you have nowhere to turn to.
The other thing is if you can put up with the abuse, you can survive on your own.
You deserve a better life, and you can have a better life. And even if there's children involved, is that the environment you want your children to be grown up in? Because statistics say that people who grew up in abusive homes have a tendency to be an abuser.